Hello, hello. Welcome to sportsbookreview.com. My name's Natalie Rydstrom, and I got Martin Green and Alex from Need for Tips with me today, kicking off the weekly kickoff and Monday, of course. Martin, Alex, thank you very much for being here. How are you doing?
Hey Nat, very well, thanks. Very well. Had a good weekend. How are you doing?
Not too bad, not too bad. I'm excited it's Monday and we've got not one but two Premier League fixtures taking place. So very excited about that, very busy. Alex, how are you doing?
Not too bad, not too bad. Yeah, it's interesting. Another week with a midweek Premier League round and also weekend round. All the action in the cups going on this week in the top 5 European leagues, but the cups, not the leagues, and also ending with another round of interesting fixtures in Europe taking place this weekend.
Yeah, how's the no drinking, Alex, going? Hanging in there?
Yes, I had a little bit of that earlier in the weekend because I had to attend a baptize, so I couldn't resist the temptation there. But I was a good boy, let's say, not like old days Alex.
That's good. That's good. All right. Well, we have no Premier League over the weekend. We did have FA Cup fixtures. Pretty much, I think, went smoothly, except Spurs 1-1 draw to Newport. A strange result, I have to say. Martin, what do you think about that? I know probably Stuart won't be so happy about that because Tottenham do take FA Cup seriously.
Yeah, they played a pretty strong team, so it was a really surprising result. They had Harry Kane up front and they rolled out a lot of their big guns. I would argue that Tottenham have got a very small, thin squad, and they're stretched to breaking point at the moment. The players look really tired. Hasn't been able to rotate too much, and he couldn't even rotate for the game against Newport because he just doesn't have the numbers in his squad, and it cost them badly. I was thinking of our colleague and friend Big Man on campus for that one because on the show he said he was going to put a big amount of money on Man United to win to nil and Tottenham to win to nil. So the Man United money would have rolled over, and you would think that Tottenham would get the result against Newport, but sadly wasn't to be.
That is right. I totally forgot about that one. I wonder if he went ahead. That's one to ask him again. But moving into, obviously, we've got the highlight match, which is Tottenham versus Manchester United. What does that mean, with the sort of the thin squad? Right now, Tottenham are the favourites to win. Should they be the favourites here when they host Manchester United, Alex?
No, and Martin is 100% right on saying that between all the top squads in Premier League, Tottenham has the worst bench, and the players are had a really tough season so far. So this is one of their biggest problems. Right now, they are present on the transfer market, and they are signing right now as we talk Lucas Moura from PSG. They agreed on a deal on personal terms and stuff like that. He needs to do medical. But from my point of view, I would suggest not to play Tottenham to win against Manchester United. It's a dangerous match. If you follow the trend, yes, you will say that the home team always in the last 5 or 6 head-to-heads won the match. So Tottenham are playing on their turf. Okay, at Wembley. Let's say it's the first time at Wembley against Manchester United head-to-head. But I think that Manchester United has the first chance in this one. So I will go with double chance or a draw no bet for Manchester United, but with a small stake, not a huge amount of money.
Yeah, we've got the Premier League punters straight after this, guys. So do join us and hear what the team have to say. But I have read Martin Green's article is it for Bookmakers Review, the article? Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Bookmakers Review.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just heard what Alex has got to say, and I have to say, great odds on the Manchester United win, 3.4. Manchester United and the draw, 1.67. And then there's the draw no bet as well. I think that's like 2.4. Very, very good odds. So hopefully the Devils are going to come through.
I think that that double chance is money in the bank from my point of view. I don't think that Manchester United can lose this match. They have an amazing, outstanding defense lately. They are keeping clean sheets for fun. So, despite the fact that Tottenham, after all, is Tottenham, and they will play home, and if you follow the trend, you will bet on them. But this is not the wise move. Double chance for Manchester United, money in the bank for Martin Green there.
Yeah. Well, listen, just want to say hi to a few of our regular names here. We've got Anne S, Dalo for Ad Hoc. Really great to have you here. Happy Monday, everybody. So, all right, transfer markets. Alex, you wanted to talk about that. Any interesting signings that you want to talk about?
Yeah, Martin should be really happy. 95% to 100%. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is Arsenal's players. Is Arsenal's player. Now I think that he will do his medical. I think that they will announce him tomorrow. But sadly for Martin and for Arsenal, Chelsea are approaching Olivier Giroud, and I think that he will leave the team after all, because if Aubameyang comes, Giroud cannot stay, and I think that he's a good thing that he's going at Chelsea right now. Chelsea are in need of strikers because Morata is not the man that they were looking for. As I said, Lucas Moura from PSG to Tottenham, 100% the deal is made. And also another interesting one, Manchester City, Emerick Laporte from Athletic Bilbao, from La Liga, a really, really good player. And I think that also Newcastle are about to make their transfer record. That is 13 years since they made their transfer record, 13 million pounds last time. But now I really don't know which player we talk about, but for sure we will know tomorrow, and we'll announce it on our Twitter, on Odds Market, and on Bookmakers News.
Yeah, very good, very good. Arsenal, though, seems to be turning up there. They play at Swansea 1.5. Do you think things are turning up for them now, Martin? And do you think we should start backing them moving forward?
I'm really pleased to see the moves that they're making in the transfer market. As is always the case with Arsenal, they're dragging their heels a bit over the price, and they're really striking a hard bargain to try and get a few euros off the Aubameyang fee. But it looks like it's going to go through. Borussia Dortmund want to do business, and Arsenal look like they're going to get their man. I mean, a front four, if you can find a way of fitting Ozil, Mkhitaryan, Aubameyang, and Lacazette into the same team, that's an extremely strong front four, and I would suggest that that's going to win you a lot of games between now and the end of the season. If they do that, they would have to sacrifice another defender, so it might leave them more open to conceding, or they might have to put Lacazette on the bench because he hasn't really been firing on all cylinders since he joined from Lyon. Either way, I think if Mkhitaryan and Aubameyang had a very strong understanding at Dortmund, so they can team up once more, and things are definitely looking up for Arsenal. Yeah, it's nice to see them showing a bit of ambition in the transfer market. It's nice to see them clearing a lot of dead wood. They got rid of players like Theo Walcott and Francis Coquelin that have been around the club for ages, not really playing much, and earning massive, massive salaries, and not really earning.
You love that Coquelin. You love that Coquelin guy.
Coquelin, good old Valencia's finest. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased to see what's going on. I'd be disappointed if they lost Olivier Giroud because I think he could thrive at Chelsea if given the right service. And I'm not sure it really makes a great deal of sense for him because he struggles to get in the Arsenal team. And I can't imagine he'd get too many games at Chelsea either because I think they'll go out and sign a superstar striker in the summer. Really interesting to see what's going on at Chelsea, really, because I watched the second leg of the League Cup semi-final, and apart from Hazard, they just really were lacking in quality. So I think they're going to get rid of their manager, bring in maybe Luis Enrique, and Roman Abramovich has really got to get his checkbook out and invest in that squad because otherwise they're going to get left behind.
Yeah. Talking about other teams sort of, say, back, as it were, Real Madrid What a win against Valencia, and quite a few doubters, I have to say, Alex. I wasn't sure whether Real Madrid could do it, especially when you compared their home and away record. Valencia very strong at home, and are Real Madrid back again? Are they going to sort of claim their top 4 Champions League spot?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I think that the match was amazing. Okay, let's say that Ronaldo scored from 2 penalty kicks. That was very, very easy for him. Kroos and Marcelo with incredible game. Coquelin played for Valencia, so that was a minus for them in the defense there. Yeah, I think that we had a lot of backers. And a lot of backers, because me and Martin, I think that we were both on Real Madrid. But a lot of comments from our shows show that people still don't trust them. But I think that it was a must win for them there, and it was money in the bank for one. You would say that the result is a little bit lying, because Valencia were better in the second half. But Real Madrid are a force, and I'm saying to you, little by little, before the Champions League knockout stages are starting on 13th of February, they will get back on a track, and they will show that they are still a force in Europe.
Yeah, no, of course they are. Obviously, another result as well. The mighty Benevento got beaten as predicted, Martin. Downwards and down for the mighty Benevento.
Yeah, I was pleased to see Benevento return to winning ways, not because I have any real deep-seated hatred for Benevento, but because I backed them to lose, did really well out of backing them to lose in the first half of the season, and then suddenly they came good out of nowhere, which was really bizarre. But they're back to what they do best, and that's getting thrashed in Serie A. Yeah, I was really pleased with the way the whole weekend panned out. Really, it vindicated a lot of the methodology I've been using to select tips. Most of them came in, made a very good profit. I think the reasoning for what I've been doing is
you are back first in the standings right now.
Back to being the big spike again. It's nice to see. I had a tough few weeks over the January period, and yeah, I'm hopeful that it can continue and we'll have a strong end to the season. FA Cup was actually really good as well. Some high value wins like Brighton away at Middlesbrough, I was really pleased to see come in. And I had Man United and over 3.5 goals, and Lukaku scored with virtually the last kick of the game to get me that. So luck came in and held out. Glad to see that.
Fantastic. I tell you what didn't come through with us was Barcelona win 2-0 against bloody Alaves, eh? I was like, that was one of my bets that I was hoping. And then the other one was Bayern Munich as well. Their solid defense decided to give way this weekend as they conceded.
Imagine Martin with having as a banker Barcelona win 2-0 and still made 8 units of profit. What is that? Like, what is that?
I know. Hey, listen. Well, I do have, for our viewers, I've got the record here, which I can bring up. One moment as I channel the studio. I think it's going to come up in a second. If not, I can read it. There we go. So those are the two shows. Obviously, Premier League punters. There was not a show on the. Well, we switched it with FA Cup, but we only track Premier League picks. So 6.7 units of profit. Best bets 62.7. That's incredible. And as you can see there, Martin has taken over first place there. It looks like a 2-horse race as we battle out for the end of the season here. Martin 33 units of profit, and Alex, this so-called bet guru or bet prodigy. Is it prodigy or guru, Alex? 29.5. There we go. Which one are you?
It's prodigy. It's prodigy.
The
but
prodigy. What did you say about guru? You're not old enough.
Not old enough for guru, not young enough for prodigy. So I think that we should find another name.
The Bet Pro, but there we go. So that's our record so far across the two shows, and then you've got all of the tipsters there, which make up Team Bankroll.
Just a little bit breaking. Sorry, Martin. Breaking news here. Manchester City confirm Leroy Sané suffered an ankle ligament damage during the FA Cup win over Cardiff City. He will be 1 month away, or more than that. Depends the brilliant doctors from Manchester City what they will do about it. It was really, really unbelievable how that guy escaped the red card after that entrance. I don't know. I don't know what to say sometimes about the referees. The referees are bad, and even with VAR, VAR, some big problems are occurring during the games. And I wanted to ask Martin if he has, you know, that David Beckham was granted the license for MLS franchise in Miami. What do you think about that?
Yeah, it's been long talked about the David Beckham Miami team. It's the perfect perfect city for him to launch in because it's got quite a lot of celebrities and there's quite a bit of money floating around there, and it's got some nice beaches. So it seems like strange that they haven't got a good team already. And yeah, I think he's found a 25,000 seat stadium. He's obviously got a long affinity with the league, played out for LA Galaxy for a long time. It'd be interesting to see what happens if they face LA Galaxy in future. That could be quite interesting. But yeah, he's just he's a one-man brand, isn't he, David Beckham? I think he's got some very sharp people behind the scenes for him that are planning all this sort of thing. And yeah, no reason to think it won't be successful. He's a great figurehead, and he could probably help lure some talented players there.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm just reading. It says ad hoc says Bet Shaman is what we can call you. So not guru, not prodigy, the shaman. That's a good one. All right. So I'm going to wrap things up because we do have in half an hour, we've got the Premier League Punter show. So we're running through all 10 matches taking place on Tuesday and Wednesday. But we've got a really, really busy week. And especially on Sunday, we've got the Super Bowl. It's massive. SBR is getting all behind this. Heading over to Crocs Casino down in Hacko. They're doing a live betcast. I think they're watching the show live. They're flying people down. It's a pretty incredible show. So stay tuned for all the wonderful shows that we have this week. Not only football, soccer, but plenty of others as well. We'll also be back on. Oh, we've also got as well this week another turn at Alex's Aka bet. Lost a few this weekend, but we aren't expecting. Yeah, we aren't expecting to win all of them because the payout is massive. So with $10, $5, whatever, it's a massive return. So stay tuned for that. That should be out on Wednesday. We're doing it live this week as well. So you guys will be able to come on and give us your input. So yes, stay tuned. Plenty happening, and best of luck with everything. Subscribe and see you soon, guys. Alex, I'll see you in half an hour. See you soon, Martin.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching.
Great. See you later, guys.